Pokè Peeps, we're back at it, and we've got the Zygaurd and Comfy / Raichu and Thunderous team, so let's see how we go. It seems like a fairly standard sort of team on the other side. We've got the Sun support Venusaur, which is terrifying because we all know that Sleep Powder's an absolute pain in the ass. I think with this I would probably be leading with the Raichu and Thunderous. Alrighty, so I'm going to lead with my Raichu and my Zygaurd. He leads Incineroar and Tapu Fini. I'm going to get my Zygaurd out of there. I'm in a terrible spot. I've got lowered stats and I just go for the fake out onto the Incineroar and we get hit by a pretty devastating Muddy Water. I'm just going to go for a discharge with the Raichu and a discharge with the Thunderous here, and we take out the Fini nice and easy. That Incineroar unfortunately is still there, and it goes for a parting shot onto the Thunderous. He sends in his Groudon, and unfortunately the Venusaur as well. He goes for a Sleep Powder, and he gets it, unfortunately, and we don't get the paralysis, unfortunately. He goes for the Rock Slide and takes out the Raichu. I send in my Landorus here, and my only bet is to Dynamax and go for the Max Airstream. However, he hits another Sleep Powder. He goes for a Rock Slide here, which isn't too bad, takes out the Thunderous, and now Zygaurd comes in. He maxes his Venusaur here, which I think was a bit of a mistake. We wake up and hit the Max Airstream, taking the Venusaur out. So effectively he just wasted his Dynamax, and I went for a coil with the Zygaurd because I was thinking more late game sweep with that. Now that the Zygaurd is sitting there and we've got Landy, I go for a protect. Obviously the fake out had to be going out into it, and he just goes for another Rock Slide. Does a little bit of damage to Landy, but we're doing pretty good. It's just Landorus versus Landorus and Zygaurd versus Groudon now. He goes for a Rock Slide and misses both. Didn't really matter. It wasn't doing much damage, but that actually may make a difference. But we hit a Fly, does nothing, and then we hit an Outrage, does a little bit. He then hits a Fire Punch and gets a burn. This guy had all sorts of hacks on his side of this game, and then we just go for another Outrage and take it out. Personally, I feel like this guy didn't use the advantages and the haxes that he was given to his advantage or any sort. So hitting those Sleep Powders was great, but he didn't have an attempt to set up the Groudon. If he had have gone for a Sword Stance there, those those Rock Slides would have been doing so much more damage, and he would have just been in such a good position. But it was a bit of a weird set. I think it must have had Protect, Fire Punch, and Rock Slide, and no ground coverage, which to me seems a little bit silly. I think that's what he had. But yeah, thankfully we were able to just make some safe plays and come home with a win. Alrighty guys, hopefully you enjoyed that one. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy today's video, check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways, bye!